Greetings, everyone. Welcome to my channel, my digital workshop, where we're not just talking to AI, but turning it into a money-making machine. Today, I'm presenting one of the most unusual, transparent, and risky experiments you'll ever see on YouTube. We won't beat around the bush in this video. For the next 7 days, I'll be handing over all decisions, strategies, and my entire zero capital account to AI. We'll see together live whether AI can single-handedly build a real company with zero capital. If you're comfortable and ready for this groundbreaking experiment, I'm handing my seat over to the algorithm. Let's begin. Chapter 1, Introduction and Challenge, The Great Confession and Shockwave. You've probably heard that AI will run companies in the future. But what if it's already doing it today? The internet is full of fake gurus claiming, "I made $1,000 a day with AI." But let's be honest, behind those videos are either thousands of dollars in hidden advertising budgets or years of software experience. Today, we're dropping all those masks. In this video, I won't be using a single penny of capital or my own business acumen. From now on, I'm completely handing over my seat to an algorithm. For the next 7 days, I'm not the boss. ChatGPT is the boss. To make this experiment completely pure and real, I set myself very strict rules. Rule 1, the budget is exactly 0 lira. Not a single penny will be spent on advertising or premium vehicle fees. Rule 2, AI will make all decisions from the company name and the product it will sell to its target audience, and social media designs. If ChatGPT tells me tomorrow morning at this time, "You will send this email," I will send it without question. I am merely a physical slave, carrying out its orders, its hands in the world. If AI fails, I will fail too, but if it succeeds, this video will rewrite all the rules of commerce on the internet. Many of you see AI as just a luxury toy that does homework or writes emails. We, however, will push its limits. We will throw an algorithm into a real market competition without any protection. It will face giant corporations with huge budgets, seasoned advertisers, and a ruthless algorithm war. Can AI analyze human psychology and actually sell something to people? Or will the system crash after 2 days, leaving us with a huge waste of time? Believe me, even in this first minute of filming, I don't know the answer myself. Before we get to that shocking error message we received on day 4, our near-death experience on day 5, and the net amount that appeared in our bank account at the end of day 7, let's go back to day 1. The very first second, I gave the AI the command, "Build us an empire from scratch." Buckle up, because the biggest digital experiment of 2026 is about to begin. Chapter 2, Days 1 and 2, The Birth of the Company. Day 1, the first command, and AI's incredible choice. Day 1, 9 a.m., I sat down at my computer, opened the ChatGPT-01 model, and wrote that historic first prompt. "From today, you are the CEO of my company. I have exactly 0 lira in my pocket, and I want you to make me profitable within the next 7 days. Which business model will we choose? Tell me the steps." If you asked a traditional consultant this, they would probably laugh in your face. But AI analyzed internet trends for 2026 global market data and search volumes in seconds, and it gave me this answer. We will open a niche digital wall art store focusing on high-tech and futuristic office designs. No physical printing, no shipping, no inventory costs. We will only sell pure digital assets. I had to admit the CEO had found a clever loophole. The business model was complete, but there was neither a name nor a brand identity. I asked my CEO what we should name the store. He suggested 5 modern, minimalist names that appealed to the global market. I chose Etherprint Co. Next, it was time to design the logo and store covers. Previously, this stage would require days of discussions with a graphic designer and hundreds of dollars. Instead, I fed a custom logo prompt from ChatGPT directly into Midjourney. Exactly 30 seconds later, our flawless logo with its luxurious and cyberpunk undertones, looking like it belonged to a billion-dollar tech company, was ready. Our company had an official identity in just 4 hours. When I woke up on the second day, we had reached the most crucial part of the job, producing the products to sell. We needed to design futuristic workspaces and dystopian cityscapes that people would want to hang in their homes or modern offices that would inspire them when they looked at them. I took charge of Midjourney and had the AI generate 20 different digital artworks. The results were so realistic and captivating that a professional photographer would have needed to travel the world and use thousands of dollars worth of equipment to capture those images. Using the processor of the computer in my room, the AI created an entire art gallery from scratch in just 2 hours, sticking to my zero-budget rule. I set up our store on Gumroad and Payhip, platforms that don't require listing fees and are completely free. I also had ChatGPT write the SEO-friendly, hypnotic product descriptions and keywords that would be placed under each table when uploading products, all designed to persuade people to buy. Copy, paste, upload. Copy, paste, upload. By 11:45 p.m. on the evening of the second day, Etherprintcomer was officially live. I hadn't spent a single penny. I hadn't received any design training, but I had a digital store ready to sell to the whole world online. My CEO had done his job and set up the system. But the real nightmare would begin on the third day, the marketing phase where we would hit those invisible walls. Chapter 3. Days 3 and 4. Invisible walls and crisis. Day 3, the fall of silence and zero traffic. Day 3, 1 a.m. I woke up with great excitement, turned on my computer, and logged into the store's analytics panel. The result? A big fat 0. No sales, no additions to cart, not even a single visitor. That was the moment I hit the painful and invisible wall of digital entrepreneurship. Computer, you can create the best product in the world online, open the most amazing store. But if you can't make your presence known to people, it's no different than opening a luxury shop in the middle of the desert. Moreover, since I had zero money, I couldn't spend money on Google or Meta ads to buy traffic. The great enthusiasm of the first 2 days had given way to a deep silence and the doubt of whether I had made a mistake. The big confrontation with the CEO. Text, I immediately knocked on my AI CEO's door. I sent a screenshot of the panel to ChatGPT and asked in a harsh tone, "The store is empty. We have no budget and time is running out. Is the company going bankrupt?" A human would probably panic. But AI had no emotions, only data. It offered me a rather calm strategy. Don't panic. If we don't have an advertising budget, we'll steal organic attention. In 2026, if you can't buy attention with money, you have to manipulate the algorithm. Now focus on me. We're launching a Shorts and TikTok guerrilla marketing operation with AI. Listed 10 different viral video concepts, hooks, and trending music styles that should play in the background. The battle was just beginning on day 4. I completely transformed into a content factory. I took the viral hooks provided by ChatGPT, uploaded the captivating office designs I created with Midjourney to CapCut, and added AI-generated psychological text to the videos. The logic of the videos was simple. To convey the message to people, this luxurious office design isn't real. It's an AI creation, and you can hang it on your wall at home. I fixed my phone, spent hours editing, optimized the titles for SEO, and uploaded 6 different vertical videos simultaneously to Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts in a single day. The work was now out of my hands. It was at the mercy of those ruthless social media algorithms. After uploading the videos, I started checking the views every 15 minutes. TikTok, 212 views. Reels, 150 views. Shorts, 300 views. I had fallen into that 200 views prison, the nightmare of social media content creators. No one was commenting on the videos. No one was clicking on the store link. At 2 a.m. on the night of the 4th day, with the blue light of the computer shining in my face, I felt utterly helpless. AI was amazing in theory. The logos and designs were magnificent, but real people weren't falling for this algorithm's game. I asked myself, did I really waste a whole week? Was making money from scratch with AI just a social media lie? I was very close to giving up, but there was something I didn't know. The algorithm was silently working in the background, continuing to scan the target audience. And on the morning of the 5th day, everything would suddenly be turned upside down with that strange notification sound on my phone. Chapter 4. Days 5 and 6, the first sale and breakthrough. Day 5, that magical notification sound, day 5, 42 a.m. I hadn't even fully opened my eyes. I desperately grabbed my phone as usual. Just as I was about to scroll through the screen, I heard that famous and magical digital cash register sound, which I had only heard in other people's videos until then. Ding! A notification from the Gumroad app dropped in the middle of the screen. A customer from New York, USA purchased the futuristic office design set, $29. I don't remember how I jumped out of bed at that moment. My heart was pounding as if it would burst. That $29 was the most valuable money I had ever earned in my life, because it proved to me that artificial intelligence wasn't just a fantasy that worked in theory, but that with the right strategy, it could extort money from real people in the real world. So what had changed? Where had all this traffic come from to the store that had been completely empty? Just a few hours earlier, I immediately checked the statistics. One of the videos I thought would rot in the 200 views prison on the night of the 4th day had been caught on the radar of TikTok and Reels algorithms in the early hours of the morning. The psychological hook that the AI had placed in the first 3 seconds of the video had worked. The video had reached 10,000, then 50,000, and then a full 120,000 views. The comments were crazy. Where can I download these designs? And where's the link? I have a great idea for my office. The AI had hit the bullseye with people's aesthetic sense and opened the doors of our digital store wide open. On day 6, when I woke up, things were completely out of control. The snowball effect had truly begun. The traffic generated by the first video led to the sale of other products in the store. My phone didn't stop ringing all day. Plus 29, 45, 29. Immediately knocked on the door of my AI CEO and asked for a new order. Sales are coming in. The system is growing. What do we do now? Our ChatGPT was as calm as ever. Now is the time to automate and scale the system. The AI prepared thank you and delivery email templates that would automatically respond to incoming customer messages. We also connected the after-sales process to a completely automated system with zero human intervention. While I leaned back and sipped my coffee, the servers continued to make deliveries and transfer money to the cash register on my behalf. That's when I encountered the true face of the passive income myth that had been circulating on the internet for years. What we were selling was a digital asset. I didn't have to pack shipments, worry about running out of stock, or deal with supplier crises. A digital file created once with AI could be sold infinitely, and every penny we earned was almost 100% net profit, excluding platform commissions. When I looked at the balance sheet on the evening of day 6, I couldn't believe my eyes. In just 2 days, our store had reached hundreds of dollars in turnover. And do you know the craziest part? All of this was accomplished by a young man sitting alone in his room and his free AI business partner. But the experiment wasn't over yet. The big finale, where we would see the net profit, was on day 7, chapter 5, day 7, the great showdown and outcome. 23:59, the great countdown and screen shock. Day 7, Sunday night, exactly 23:59. I've turned off all the lights in my room. Only the blue light seeping from my computer screen hits my face. Exactly 168 hours ago in this room, with not a single penny in my pocket, I started a completely insane experiment. I handed over my seat, my decisions, and my future to an algorithm. Now, the moment of facing that brutal reality has arrived. I slowly move the mouse, clicking the refresh button on the Gumroad and PayHip analytics panels. The page spins and bright green numbers appear in the middle of the screen. The global viral explosion we experienced in the last 48 hours has turned our digital shop into a money printing press. Total sales displayed on the screen, 53. Total gross turnover, a whopping $14.50. So was AI truly a good leader in this process? Or were we just lucky? Let's give it an honest report card. ChatGPT was fantastic as a CEO for the first 2 days. It performed spot-on market analysis and found a niche no one would have thought of. It managed brand identity and mid-journey integration flawlessly. However, on the 3rd day when we hit that zero traffic, if you were facing a flesh and blood human, they probably would have panicked and given up, because they lacked an advertising budget. This is where AI's greatest advantage over humanity came into play: emotionless, cold-blooded data analysis. Without the organic attention-grabbing and guerrilla marketing Planet offered us in a time of crisis, this store would have been doomed to rot in the middle of the desert. AI not only passed the test, it showed us how to manage future business models. Now, I'm approaching the camera and looking directly into your eyes. This video you're watching isn't one of those videos from fake gurus trying to sell you dreams. This is a live, transparent, and proven laboratory experiment showing how any person with a single laptop and internet connection in their room can shake the world when given the right technological leverage. Don't come to me with outdated excuses like I don't have money, I didn't study design, or I don't understand software. The rules of technology have changed. In 2026, the world is divided into two ruthless groups: consumers who only use AI to watch funny videos, and manufacturers who leverage AI to build their own empires of financial freedom. The choice, as always, is entirely yours. V cleared the way for those who want to embark on this journey. I've compiled all the secret commands I gave to ChatGPT, the prompt chains I used, and the steps I followed when opening a store. During this crazy 7-day experiment into a single guide, you can download this guide completely free of charge from the description below. I only ask one thing. Write "It's my turn" under this video and take your first step. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications, because next week we'll be building even more advanced versions of these systems from scratch in a live stream. The future is coming very fast and never forgives those who wait. See you in the next video. It's time to act now.